Right, so we did the red hot. We've done that. We've done that. We've done that. We've done that. Done that. Done that. And obviously, you know, we got to 480 on the red hot, and I put it to everyone. I said, "What do we do? Do we carry on with it?" Fortunately, everyone said we're carrying on. Now, Bruce Lee, I think we agreed we're just going to leave till last because it's featured. You know, so it's a bit of. Let's just get this out of the way. No update at the moment because today I've been just. Basically, what I've been doing is a thing called... I've made this up, right? Someone else has probably thought of the word, but you know, like we're all in self-isolation. Well, I call it self-DIY-isolation. And it's things I've been meaning to do around my house for years that I've never bothered doing because you just think, oh, I'll do it another day. It's like this garage here cleaning out. I mean, the floor in here doesn't really look that nice, but it was old carpet. It's old carpet anyway, but it was a wreck. That's why I even flicking the ash on the floor anymore because it was just so bad. I just didn't care about it. I was like, it just needs. It didn't smell very nice in here. It smells quite nice now. Put all shake and vac down. Do the shake and vac. Did that. But bust my garage door earlier. That was lovely. Put that back together. And another thing I did was I cleaned all the guttering out. Today we've been painting the fences again. This is all stuff I've just been meaning to do for years. Just never bothered doing. And basically, I've just called it self DIY isolation because I'm stuck in. And my son helping me a little bit as well. Don't worry, eventually this will pop up and let me press buttons. The first game it always loads is always a bit iffy. Once you've loaded the game up, it's fine. So yeah, but these are going to be one day's challenge. I'm going to have to sort these out one day. I want both of these because I want this whole row all licks. It's going to look quite nice. So Monopoly's not on at the moment because I've took the power supply out because my dad's fixing one of the power supplies, but he wants another working one so he can compare it because he thinks he's fixed the other one, but he wants to test it. So we'll max bet this. So this is Super Wild Bar X10. Now I think there's a times 10 multiplier or something. No, I might be right. Yeah, look, Super Wild substitutes all symbols and multiplies wins by 3, 4, 5, or 10. So I don't know if we change the bet, if it makes it smaller. No, it doesn't. It just changes the win amount. Super Wild's only active on max bet. So it's another one where you have to play max bet or it's pretty much no feature to it by the looks of things. So yeah, we'll turn it off to +5. Now you very cool, last night I did have a beer. Now this isn't the same one. There's 2 lids down there. I didn't actually finish my other beer. It just sat in here and I wasted it, pretty much. Yeah. So, tonight's cigar's a Hamlet. It's my last one. So we're going to roll this now. See how we do. Out of interest, is this random? Now at 92%, if I bang this down like this, just so you see this, you be careful with this because they do this. It loads the game up usually on a max bet or a fairly decent bet, and you press help and you see like a high percentage. Now this percentage is going to drop again because I know what it's all set to. You can't really change this too much, but when you're on 20p, it's 86. So to see the actual percentage on a lot of blueprint games, you have to press help on the stake you're going to play. iForest does the same thing. Oh. 10 win lines going to take some getting used to again, isn't it? Some weird old win lines, I should think. Like there, you think, where are they? No. Again, no. No. That clicky noise is annoying in the sound. It's very annoying, that. So what we're saying, anything over, what, 450 is a jackpot now? Oh, fuck me. Anything over 450 is a pop, we're going to call it, are we? We'll play that. We'll have to play that next after this because I ain't got the Astros working. Alright, we're times 5 in then, aren't we? We're times 5 in. Or times 2 it, but you end up with, like, it banks loads. We've got to stop. I think we can keep doing that. We need to get as close to the jackpot as we can, can't we? I could have times 2 that one, actually. But wouldn't have made a great deal of difference, I suppose. I'll flick the ash on the floor where there's no carpet. Let's put your Hoover in here then, can't I? I need an ashtray, really. Oh, here we go. Here we go. What we got? Oh, okay. My mate today, he don't live far from me. He's been my best mate for, even though I hardly ever see him, he's been my best mate for me since I was about 11. And he's been through his old tunes today. His old records from like we used to have from the late 90s, early 2000s. Fucking he found some gems that I ain't heard for time. Rough Drivers. And it's just other tunes. It's just gems. Yeah, Rough Drivers Don't Stop is one I've been looking for years. I knew how it went, but I just couldn't remember what the name was. Like, who made it? I know it's called Don't Stop. If you put that into YouTube, fucking loads of songs come up. Cheers. There we go. Spilt my beer everywhere. Everywhere. Just frothed right over the top. It's gone all over the floor. Lucky it's not the carpet. Beer hand. Literally just missed the whole carpet, look. This corner ain't got no carpet for some reason. Well, it just hasn't. Ooh. My hand's going to stink of beer. It does stink of beer. Don't know how the fuck that happened. Must have agitated it a bit. Here's where I find out some of my cigar ash fell in there or something and made it froth up. Yeah. I'm not really a fan of beer, but I do like Desperado. I used to like the red one they did. Last time I found it, had it, I think it was a pub down in Enfield. Got a power in it. Probably gone now. Some drops of beer there. I'll use that to put my cigar out when I'm done. Still no news yet on the exact date, because Matt's still trying to sort it all out. So that's all. Hope he gets it sorted out quick, because yeah, he's getting married, isn't he? So he's got a lot on his plate that to do at the moment. I wouldn't want to have to rebook all that. He's got to rebook all mine, because obviously it was booked through him, and he's got to rebook all his family and all his wedding, all the hotels. Fuck, he's got loads to sort out. If I could help him, I would, but there's not really a lot I can do. Obviously, once we know, we can get all the hotels and everything booked. And at the moment, booking up shit is supposed to be sort of cheap at the moment, because no one knows if anything's going to be allowed. But if it gets cancelled, you should be covered. If the government cancels it, I mean. See, Boris has got corona. What do you expect? I mean, he's Prime Minister. You have no idea how many people he meets every week. He has to. Or he talks to, he comes in contact with, the staff he has, the entourage he has, whenever he has to go anywhere. We're lucky, we could all sit at home and do fuck all. He can't. Everything he does is mocked and judged. I'm not really a fan of politics, I'm not. I look at it as, my view, one of my cousins always said to me, if it was that important, they wouldn't let us vote on it. And I sort of look at it as, it's all sort of, whatever's going to happen will happen. Do you know what I mean? Whoever you voted in, the same things would have sort of happened in a way. It's just that they make you, by having different parties, make you believe that you're actually making a difference. But they all know what's going to happen long term. They've all got it planned. If you know what I mean? I don't know. It's just how I look at it. I know it's not like that, but it's just how I have to look at it. Oh. Right, how they all blame each other all the time, and they never say like, well, they did this, so you know, it was a good thing in a way, but it's always whatever someone did before them was always bad. You just think, oh fuck me, I'm bored of listening to it. It's never changed either. My dad said it was the same when he was, 50 or 60 years ago. It's the same then. So nothing's changed, he says. Someone said to me I should do like a live stream, but fucking, if I could, I'd have a mate round. I'd have someone round and do it with me, 2 machines on the go sort of thing. But not really a lot you can do. Plus I won't have that many viewers. I don't have that many subscribers. What do I have? About 7,000 subscribers? It's not many, is it? For a slot channel, it's not. I mean, I think Stop and Step have got like thousands upon thousands. Hyperlinks has got like 30,000. But then I never asked for a subscribe. I never asked for a like or a share. Probably should have done. It's like someone said to me, he said, you've got quite a big YouTube channel. And I was like, yeah. He goes, I'd love to imagine how big your YouTube channel would have been if you actually really tried. Over like the past 10 years. With editing and things, because he goes, you don't edit nothing, you just throw it on, you never, you don't put no special effects on, but I just don't have time for it. If I knew how to do it all, I would, but I don't. Here we go. Oh. Fuck. It's getting to the stage where anything under a tenner, I might start banging that times 10. I would like to get the Astros working. It fucking winds me up. But then I think to myself, why am I in such a rush? I could be stuck in my house for like 2 months. It's scary when you think about it. At the moment, I don't really think about it. It's bad. I don't really think about being stuck in my house because I've got things to do. But what I worry about is when we've got nothing to do. People are going to start going mental. like, you're literally bored out your skull. We're all going to be like trying to just... We're going to ignore it. I think eventually people are going to start to ignore staying in. They're just going to go out and do what the fuck they want anyway. Fine or no fine. Be like, fuck it, I don't care. Do not care. At the moment, people are sort of like, well, it's quite, you know, it's not too bad. Stuck at home at the moment. Watch a bit of telly, you know, a bit of relax or whatever. But as time goes on, I think they're really going to be like, people should go mental on it. Let's bang it. Bit different. Let's start banging times tens. Anything under a tenner, we just pop times 10. One away. Nope, a miss. A miss is a miss, mate. No matter if it's one away, it picked miss. What's everyone going to do though when this finally the government says, go out, get hammered, or yeah, back to normal? Fuck, pubs are going to be ramo for about a day, or 2 or 3 days, and that's it. I think the pub sector will actually take a fairly big hit now, because people are just going to realise they can just stay at home. And here we go. Is there a £50 line there? Gotta be. Yeah, the 25. Oh, it's money. It's money. Yeah, I do. I think people are all now going to be... I know a lot of people said, like, oh, they'll still go to the pub. They will, but you've got to remember, at a moment, loads of people will be saying, well, stay in. Some people might even have originally... Well, people can't really meet up with each other, so they can't really say, oh, let's make our own games room and stuff. But they all sort of will get to the stage where they go, oh, I've just been sitting around mine, you know, I'm having a few beers at home, and it makes people realise just how much money they can save by not going up the pub. And I think when it comes back, not a lot of people are going to return to the pub. I mean everyone. Not everyone are going to return to the pubs. I see Witherspoons of getting caned to death. I mean, at the end of the day, what do you expect? He sells drinks for cheap, everything's on a budget, low margins. You expect him just to say, well, I'll pay everybody out of my own pocket. He should do. He's got loads of money, but at the end of the day, you sound like I'm into football now, he ain't got that money. He's worth that money, but he ain't got it. Like you say, oh, he's worth $500,000 or something, but he ain't got $500,000 sitting in his bank account. He might be worth that, but a lot of that will be tied up in property and keeping stuff running. It's not how business works, I don't think, so it's still a bit cunty what he's done. I mean, he could have said, like, you know, there'll be like an emergency payment, maybe sort of put people on a reduced wage. So, like, I'll give you 50% at the moment out of my own pocket, and then once it's all sorted with the government, then it will be back up to scratch. You'll get backdated pay. Once it's all sorted, you'll get backdated when we're up and running again. I don't know, but it's not easy to sort everything out like this. No one expects something like this to happen, do you? You don't expect anything like this to ever happen. Something like this has not happened in fucking God knows how long. It's crazy. You might not ever see anything like this again in your lifetime. I mean, I thought it was a bit of a joke only a week ago I was thinking, fucking corona, what's it on about? It's just the cold, it's flu, mate, flu. We'll be fine, what are they worried about? And now it's like, this is closing. I was like, what? This is getting out of hand. Oh, America's closed this. Well, they would, they're America, you know. Mad, isn't they, you know, fucking, whatever. It'll be alright. And then over here it's like, now we're closing. It's like, what the fuck? Casinos are closed. Shops are closed. Everything, you know, like, wow. I mean, I ain't really noticed it because I haven't really been out. Fuck, that's big money. I haven't really been out loads. That's 50 a line. There's twice there. It's 50. Yeah. Yeah. 184. What do you do? We're doing it. We're doing it. Oh. I haven't really been out, so I haven't really noticed, but my wife comes back and she's like, yeah, I went shopping today. It took me 5 hours to go fucking shopping. I had to go to 4 different supermarkets because everyone's going nuts. But yeah, it's crazy time. So there's gamble on here says 100% random. Now, if it genuinely is, which it should be because it tells you it is, it means long term you're not really gonna profit from it. Long term you shouldn't. You just even out on it. It shouldn't really cost you anything. It just makes the game more exciting to a player, in a way. Take the gamble away, it'd be very boring, isn't it? Because some people just like to watch the reels go round. Whatever win they get, they're happy with, or whatever. But some people like to risk that again for bigger money, don't they? But the offset is your game might last longer, shorter time. You offset your game time. Like this, we're gambling all the wins away. Now we're £430 down. Now Betty might have been playing this, or Sally, or Mavis, whatever. You always say the same names. If they were playing this on £2 and collecting all the wins, they might only be about 50 down at the moment. But the other hand is we could have been 50 in and got a jackpot. So I was really looking forward to going to America because this place called Applebee's do some fucking awesome wings. I love them. Love the wings from Applebee's. And Scotty, Postman Scotty, he took us to this wings place on the strip, and that was nuts. I was looking forward to taking my dad there. And my dad's getting on a bit. He'd be like, oh, I don't get all these options and stuff, I just want some wings, you know. But I was a bit of the same when my mate took me in there, when Scotty took me in there. Then once I got them, I was like, yeah, they're pretty awesome. Oh, no bar win yet. Bars are worth 50 a line though, so you only need a multiplier and that can soon equal a jackpot. Oh, I'm going to come in when you open your arcade and play the game you lost £1,000 on. Good. It's random anyway. It'd have to be reset anyway when I come on, so for I think tax or takings purposes. But it is random. You've seen what it plays like at the moment. Right, it's been reset, so it must have been reset because all the pots are fucked on the thingy gold. And I've still won out of it on some games, so. Well, we're nearly at the end of this part. I might even do both parts in one night. I'm actually going to try and do both parts in one night, I think. Maybe I should start asking for likes and subscribes and shares. See what happens. I'd love to get to 10,000 subscribers. I would, because I'll start live streaming and stuff. But I think it's 6,770. But saying that, only about a year ago, I was at like, I think maybe 2 years ago, I was at like 4,000. So it has gone up. I think what's put it up is a lot of these new home videos of classics and my Vegas series. I thought my Vegas series would be a bit more popular, but because I don't edit nothing, some of them, I look back at some of them and I get told by people who some people really love watching them, and they're really, really, really love them, and I think, fuck me, if I've really tried and edited them, you know, because I would love to, but it's not knowing how to do it all. So if anyone can suggest some good editing programs, I don't want to spend fucking £1,000 on an editing program, but just anything that's sort of relatively cheap, or even maybe there might be a free one out there that's really good. Just let us know, because I like to have a play about with it. Well, I've got nothing else to do. It'll be one of my self DIY select tasks where I try and do something I haven't done before. It's like I'm not joking. Today, fuck this. I'm going to tell you my next part. I'll see you on the next one.